Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare here in this video, and specifically the movement system that we're going to be having in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It is very easy to spread misinformation on the internet. It's just something that happens. Somebody gets a bad piece of intel, they make a video on it, then of course everybody watches that video, spreads around that information, or sometimes there's going to be a news site that gets some bad information, they put out there in an article, people read that, people start making videos on it. It's very easy to spread misinformation in a very short period of time. And since Infinite Warfare has only been essentially revealed for the past couple of days with the teaser trailer, then of course the full trailer, we don't really have that much time to really kind of find all the right information about this game. So there's a very popular, I suppose, piece of information going around right now that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to be quote-unquote boots on the ground. Now, this colloquial term, boots on the ground, in the Call of Duty community sense means they want to go back to the old style movement system, right? The movement system that we saw in the original Call of Duty going all the way up until Advanced Warfare, right? Advanced Warfare was the first game where we actually had a different movement system where, of course, they added exosuits, and then in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the current game, we, of course, have a different movement system where we can run on walls and we can double jump and things like that, right? So when people say, in the COD community anyway, they want boots on the ground, they're saying they want a movement system that is pre-Advanced Warfare, right? There's a lot of rumors going around right now, lots of videos, lots of articles talking about boots on the ground in Infinite Warfare, and it's not true. Guys, it's not true. The game is not going to be quote-unquote boots on the ground in the way that we just described it. It's going to be a new movement system more along the lines of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So this is one of the posts that people are referencing when they're saying that it's confirmed that Infinite Warfare is going to be boots on the ground. You can find this over on Xbox.com if you just search for Infinite Warfare. It says, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare returns to the roots of the franchise with large-scale war and a focus on cinematic, immersive military storytelling. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare will take players on an unforgettable journey as they engage in battles from Earth to beyond our atmosphere against a relentless enemy faction that threatens our very way of life. It's grand-scale war with memorable characters, stunning new environments, and hallmark boots on the ground Call of Duty action. So this is official. This is on Xbox.com. This is there when you look for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And a lot of people are saying that that's confirming that the game itself is going to be boots on the ground, but I have a lot of actual evidence to prove otherwise. Again, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, it is very easy to spread misinformation in the Call of Duty community, especially just on the internet as a whole. I'm going to cite specifically that rumor that has gone around just indefinitely here on YouTube that somehow Treyarch promised that supply drops would remain cosmetic only in Black Ops 3. That is something that everybody has heard, or at least a bunch of YouTubers have at least talked about it, and it's false. It's not even true. Like, that's just, how many times have you guys heard that they promised supply drops were going to be cosmetic only, right? Everyone's heard that. It's not even true. It's completely inaccurate. It's false, in fact. Like, you cannot provide me one piece of information anywhere online, an official post from Activision, from Treyarch, from anybody that works at either one of those places that actually says that the supply drops were intended to be cosmetic only. There's never a piece of information out there that says that. It just, essentially, one YouTuber made a video saying that they promised, everybody believed them, and then suddenly, bam, it just spread out like wildfire, right? That's how easy it is to spread misinformation on the internet. So I'm going to actually, unlike other YouTubers that will sometimes just say something without actually giving you guys proof, I'm going to cite you 3 places that prove that Infinite Warfare's movement system will in fact be more like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 as compared to, let's say, Call of Duty 2 or something along those lines, right? So let's go to Amazon, because a lot of people buy their stuff on Amazon these days. If you actually go and look at Amazon's version of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the description says, multiplayer action combines Call of Duty's popular chain-based movement system with groundbreaking gameplay innovations to deliver the deepest and most engaging Call of Duty experience to date. The title introduces stunning, never-before-seen multi-planetary environments, new weaponry, and all new player abilities to Call of Duty. Now, that's interesting when they say all new player abilities. That could mean specialists, that could mean something along those lines. Let's go over to the actual Xbox store. Like, I'm on my Xbox One right now, going to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in the store where I can actually pre-order the game, right? Let's read the description here. Multiplayer combines popular mechanics such as the chain-based movement system with a load of gameplay innovations to deliver one of the deepest and most engaging online experiences in gaming. Right, that's right there from the Xbox store. Let's go straight to the horse's mouth and go check out the official Call of Duty Infinite Warfare blog posted by Activision over at blog.activision.com. Under the multiplayer section, it says, of course, it wouldn't be Call of Duty without multiplayer, and this year, Infinity Ward is introducing a new multiplayer experience that combines Call of Duty's popular movement system with groundbreaking gameplay innovations. More details about multiplayer will be shared in the months to come. ladies and gentlemen, right there from the horse's mouth. Infinite Warfare is going to have a new movement system of some description. There's a lot of rumors going around that despite the fact that we saw people actually using thrust jumps in the official reveal trailer for Infinite Warfare, that perhaps that was just going to be a campaign mechanic that wasn't going to actually make it into the multiplayer or things along those lines. But guys, I mean, we can't really just sit here and just pretend that it's not going to be like that. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to have a chain-based movement system, probably somewhere along the lines of Black Ops 3. Now, we saw no instances whatsoever of wall running, so we have no idea whether or not that's actually going to be in the game, but we do know there's going to be a chain-based movement system, which says to me wall running, because if you don't have walls to run on and stick yourself to, then how are you going to chain anything together besides just double jumping, right? So I have a feeling it's going to be the case, but we, of course, can't confirm that. I'm not going to try and spread misinformation here in this video because I know how easy it is to do that. I'm just going to give you guys all the facts. The game is going to have a chain-based movement system. It is not going to be quote-unquote boots on the ground and the way people have described it. When they say boots on the ground, like if you see that going back to that original post on Xbox.com that says that it's going to have the hallmark boots on the ground Call of Duty action, what they mean by that, boots on the ground is an actual term in the military. It just means ground troops who are on active service in a military operation, which is true of literally every single Call of Duty game ever, right? Name one Call of Duty game ever where that wasn't a proper definition for what was happening in that game, boots on the ground, right? So that's what they meant when they said that. It's very misleading, I understand that, but I think it's important that everyone knows and stop spreading around this misinformation that there's going to be a boots on the ground Call of Duty game, because it's not going to be that. It's going to be a chain-based movement system. There's going to be at least be thrust jumps and things of that nature. So I want to make this video just letting you guys know, just kind of putting it out there, that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is not going to be boots on the ground. It is going to have a chain-based movement system, and hopefully this can be the stop of all this misinformation that's being spread around. I understand that we've only known about Infinite Warfare officially for about 2 days now, and so it's very easy and it's a very short period of time for misinformation to spread, but I'm going to do my best to make sure everybody is informed and has the correct information, because that's kind of my job here on YouTube. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all found it helpful and informative. If you did, please drop me a rating, and when people start talking about boots on the ground Infinite Warfare, please link them this video. Let them know that no, that's not the case. We need to make sure everybody's on the same page, and so we can stop spreading around all this false information here, because it's not good for anybody when people are misinformed. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.